So my name is John Raven. I am the Mayor of the City of Logan. The purpose of my position is to provide strategic leadership to the council, but also to the city. So I've got multiple roles that I have to fill every day. I recently travelled to Paris and got to speak to the council there about what they wish they'd done bigger and better. And they said for years before the Olympics came, the community was really negative about how expensive it was going to be. Crime and litter and graffiti and disease, they were worried about everything. But after the Olympics, they loved it. And now they're saying to their council, why didn't you do more? We wanted more spending, more stadiums, more legacy, right? So it was a really valuable lesson for us to go, we're only going to be able to do our first Olympics once. Let's do it big, let's do it properly, and have people being proud of what we've done for generations afterwards. So we've just recently had funding confirmed for our Logan Indoor Sports Centre, which is a 9-court facility. That's great, but we're 9 courts behind right now because our population is growing so fast. By the time that it's built, we'll be 12 courts behind. And it will literally be the first piece of Olympic sports infrastructure built anywhere in Queensland. So that's really exciting for Logan. So the biggest infrastructure impact for us is going to be public transport. $5 billion on the train line is a massive deal for our city. We've never had that much money spent in Logan on public transport, but there's also new bus routes that are servicing our growth fronts. But we need more. We're the fastest growing city in the state. On any given day, we're actually got the fastest growing suburbs in the country. So I actually was competing to be at the 2000 Olympics. So I did Taekwondo and I was in the broader Australian Olympic squad. But to make it, you had to do one big tournament to see who would be the Australian representative for each weight division. I got to the final. I scored 4 points. And so did my opponent. And when that happens, it becomes a decision of the refs that are in the ring with you, and they chose my opponent to go to the Olympics, and I missed out. That moment of learning how to experience and sit with that loss, with that failure, of working so hard for so long to achieve something, only to miss out at the last moment, actually made me a much, much better person and a much stronger person.
The emotional support is good because when you're down on yourself a lot, and you're negative a lot, sometimes you need that one person to help with your emotional support. So that's good because that, if you stay positive in your match, when the person's helping you with your positivity, that'll be really good for you because then that's how you get to that level because there always has to be positive mindset on the court.
I would say my coach Bunting's been a big help, but mostly my family. My family's done a lot for me and they put in a lot of money to help me get to where I am.
So what we want to do is showcase Logan when the Olympics are here. And the best way to do that is to highlight how diverse we are. So no matter where you're from in the world, you're welcome in Logan. There's something called the Welcoming Cities Benchmark. We're one of the most welcoming cities in the entire world. That means if you've got people from Europe, from Africa, from Asia, from Southeast Asia, when they come here, they've got family here because we have over 234 cultures that live in Logan. And that's a great opportunity for training and pre-Olympic camps because when those communities come here, they want to have a connection to where they're staying, where they're training. So we want the people from all around the world, from all different diverse cultures and nations to come here to dream big for the Olympics as they train and prepare.
It's obviously a big goal and it's, we have quite some time, until 2032. But no, I think just training every day, you have to have a lot of commitment. And dedication to this journey, especially tennis. We have to be training every day because if we don't, it's just a repetition sport. So we have to obviously be out there every day. And and you got to also enjoy the journey. Yeah, and compete a lot.
So that we can really see the benefits of the Olympics, not just from a cultural and sports point of view, but from an economic point of view as well.
I think trying to support us young athletes from maybe an earlier age to kind of nurture us into that. Maybe to give us more facilities and more support to help us, make that dream and make that goal of playing at the Olympics.
It's good to be social because you can ask other people information to help you get to that level and you can hit with them and everything. And it's good to be social because you get information from others to see how you go, like Paddington tennis and stuff.
I think having Taylor around, pushing each other to get to your limits and always being there and knowing that, she can help me out whenever I need. training wise, having her there as my partner to hit with, my doubles partner, has been really good because we know what we're going through and we go through it together. So I think that's very helpful.
I'd say dream big, because the journey on your way to the Olympics is more important than the games itself. And so many athletes know what that means because they train day in, day out. It's hard slog, but you learn so much about yourself and really see who wants to support you in your community. So if you're a young person, obviously it's usually your parents, your extended family, your friends, your schools, your sports clubs, and that energy that comes around you to show you how excited people are about your potential really changes a young person's life.
Of course, the Olympics is going to be one of the goals for me, especially like the Grand Slams, and getting a win in Olympics would be awesome. My journey to tennis started when I was watching Azarenka play on the TV, and I was like, I really want to play that sport, so I just hopped out there, started hitting with my poor dad, who probably didn't really want me to play this sport, but then I really got into it and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's my journey.
Yeah, it's a big goal playing the Olympics. It's, everyone wants to win a gold medal. Everyone wants to at least get a medal. But no, my journey into tennis actually started with my sister. She started playing first, and, I started watching her, coming to her sessions, and I really enjoyed it watching, and so I wanted to try it myself. And obviously I started quite late. I started at 10. So I've only been playing for 5 years, but I, got the handle of things pretty quickly, and I'm a quick learner, so I got pretty good at it pretty quickly. And to obviously now be playing international tournaments, being able to go to some of the best academies in the world is, crazy. So yeah, I'm, obviously a big goal would be the Olympics. When I first started playing tennis, I was still at school, but to get good quickly, I had to be on the court, longer, for more hours, in the gym. So I actually converted to homeschooling so I could adapt better to my training regime and be more flexible. So yeah, I've been homeschooling and it's been great. I've been really enjoying it. Also, I'm able to do a bit more things that I like in school with the homeschooling. So
keep going. Even if people are saying stuff about you, just keep pushing through, keep achieving your goals, because eventually they're going to come true.
I started when I was 6, and my goal was actually not none of the Grand Slams. It was always that 2032 Brisbane Olympics. I always hope to get a medal in the future, and I hope I can march in the team.
So the 32 games is a huge opportunity, and people say it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity or it's a once in a generation opportunity, but it's not that. We get one shot at our first Olympics. We will never have this chance again. So it's a big deal.